video. This is actually where we're going to start. The intro will happen after evil mode, because Thomas is a moron, but for those watching the live stream, this has actually taken place after the video that you, on YouTube, are about to watch, so time travel! But, in evil mode, you play as some of the villains, and if you win a certain number of fights as the villains, you get a little reward. So we're going to go back to Region and do our evil mode fights. So here we go. Ow. Don't weaken me! Ah, you turd. Ah, you turd. Okay, I increase, let's weaken you guys. Pa! And there's definitely the trick of attacking everyone but Berthor, so long as my archer is still alive. Because Berthor has no ranged attacks at all. Ah! Oh. Let's make us more beefy. That sound effect always looks like always sounds like he's really got to go to the pot. Plop. In my experience, the AI never revives. And Berthor's out of AP. That's fun. Well, one thing I would like to know in the comments, it's being asked here, they're kind of, Hello Tigerius is wondering, so how do we think the new Lord of the Rings Prime show is going to be? He doesn't think it'll be too great, and I'm curious what your thoughts are. My thoughts are, it won't be Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings, and because of that, I don't know where to stand. It could be good. It probably won't be. Hello, Green Cave. Someone's playing this game. Yeah. On occasion, it happens. It's rare. Wow. Alright. I love evil mode sometimes. And it's particularly easy. I love it. If we can just kill Elagos before he can go, we'll be good. Well, I assume that they are using like the appendices and things like that for their source material. I don't honestly know what they're like the appendices in the Silmarillion. I don't know what they're using, but that's fight 2. I think fight 3, I'm a troll. Haha, I need to insult their internet stuff. So if the Silmarillion, if there are big gaps in time where the Silmarillion doesn't touch on things, so long as they don't break any lore in their choices, I won't rightly care. Massive swing! Ow. And, one thing I enjoy about, these missions is they run out of AP so quickly. And they don't use items, so they never get it back. Becomes less and less of a problem the further in the game you go, but Barathor, I think your hair looks stupid. Because I'm a troll. There's Fellowship Grace. Honestly, I don't know that any of these do any better. So this is a piercing attack, this is a slashing attack, and this is a shadow enhanced attack. Now I do know that at the start of the game, Barathor is particularly susceptible to shadow, so I'm going to try and use shadow attacks to my advantage. Did not kill him. Let me push up my handy dandy glasses and ask my book if it has any recommendations on this evil mode now that I'm almost done with it. Whoops. Okay. Alright. It may be the hardest area of evil mode, not thus far. Which sort of makes sense as it was the easiest area for the Fellowship. There are 4 rounds, culminating in the bonus Nazgul battle that lets Sauron's servants strike back. The first is probably the hardest. That was fine. It gives me no suggestions for anything but the first fight, so it's fun. Ah, you tough little turd. Haha. I don't really have a rhyme or reason to anything that I'm doing. I don't recall if he's more susceptible to... Pierce or slash. Oh, that did 220. Ow. Edrel! Stop it! So, we did 220 with one. We're doing 198, so he's definitely more susceptible to pierce. And Nazgul Scream. See how that does. Aha! Ow. Hoping that they're going to start running out of AP soon. And it would seem like they are. And if the screaming gets annoying, you're normal. Oh. I fear that my stream... Whoa. I'm hoping that my Streamlabs isn't frozen. The stream's still rolling. Oh, we're still good. Okay, cool. What are you more vulnerable to? I will say that I think my base attack is better than Idril's. I'm pretty sure all we get out of this is elf zones. Oh, mouse. Yeah, so action armor and health, but hey. It's better than nothing at all. You can actually cheese this a little bit more if you fight evil mode, save it to your save file, fight evil mode. Again, save it to your save file. But you have to open up it every time. It's a whole big thing. Well, for those watching the video, enjoy the rest of it. We are back in Lord of the Rings: The Third Age. We're recording this one live, but it's in a separate session from the last, I think, 3. So this is part, what, 5? Hopefully you're enjoying this. Part 1 did obnoxiously well as compared to how I thought it was going to go. So, we're going to keep doing these. We're recording this one live. Twitch.tv/AtomiTrials. Link to that will be in the description if you want to watch live with us. These videos are completely unmonetized or demonetized. So the only way that you could potentially support the channel is, of course, watch this, share it with your friends. That's good advertising. But also watching live is always useful. But we're in the Mines of Moria now. And we have been for a wee little while. I ran slightly farther ahead of where I should have been. And then I recalled that I had started the recording, so nothing happened. No fights, no nothing. I should check stats. Your speed is low. Here's something I will tell you. In the interim between when I recorded the last videos and now, I happened to get a hold of the Prima game guide, which is just something that's not made anymore. And one thing I will tell you is half the stuff in this thing is wrong. But beyond that, speed improves the initiative, allowing him or her to act more often, but it also improves the odds of dodging a melee attack. So, speed is something that increases your chances to dodge. Now, why on earth is that connected to speed? No idea. But we are recording live, which I've mentioned a couple of times. I just want to keep mentioning that a little bit, just so that when I respond inevitably to, there's the 4th rune, one of the lovely people who are watching live with me, and I forget to actually say what they said out loud, you'll at least know why. Is there a chest? I have to fight for that chest, I think. I think... Yes, no? No. There was hardly anything in it worth going over there for. There's a save file up here, which I don't have to fight for. We're at full stats, so there's no reason to bother with this save. We'll do this fight, which is a bit of a slog, because it's 3... Ow. Ow. Also, I will ask the kind folks watching live with me to let me know if the game's too loud, I'm too quiet. I'm trying to fix some things in the recording software so that my mic doesn't peak as much. So we'll see if I done did fixed it. So I could do the Creature Bane and just try and whittle one down. I don't think I'm going to manage to kill one outright, so I'm just going to try and lower some accuracy. See if that can help. Increase our dodge chance, decrease their hit chance. No, wait, strike that, reverse it. Increase our hit chance, decrease their hit chance. Beyond that, it's not worth. I'm gonna try and whittle this guy down. A couple of crits have got me a good start. Ha-ha! I'm just gonna get Company Might as well. I've also discovered, and this is completely unrelated, I think I said something fairly early on. Maybe I didn't, maybe it was not in a video, but Company Might enhances particular leadership skills, like Fellowship Grace, which we'll get to, which gives you ability points every turn or so, every round, I think it is. And there's a few other abilities that it enhances too, which the more you know. I should have taken a gander at our skills before starting this. Blinding Shot and Company Valor is a lovely little combo. I mean, it doesn't always work out. But sometimes it does. Okay, now I can actually get to work. I am going to start whittling him down. Berthor hits like a truck already. I love it. Keep blinding. We want to unlock Crippling Shot. Crippling Shot and Crippling Smash for Hadhod are just the ultimate cheese moves. And they can turn many fights that are rather difficult into many fights that are Actually, the game guide on a normal run-through recommends using perfect mode here, which I don't know that I agree with. It does make the fight short, so I suppose that's something. Also, the game guide also indicates, how many times do I say also in this one sentence? But it indicates that getting each character one meaningful action will grant them all the same amount of XP, which from my experience is less than accurate. If I attack him, he's dead. But if I don't and use a leadership, I can take a hit. Somebody's going to get hit, but it's not going to kill them. And I can get a few more skill points out of this little farming session. I love Gift of Galadriel because this! Full health back. I'm just going to Company Might again. Doesn't matter. This fight's over. Here, we'll just drain inspiration. We'll steal your ability points before I kill you. Action points, not ability points. Wrong terms. And he did. But, to those watching live, little video shout out for you, but a big thanks to High Lord Tigerius, Lord Starkiller, Snowman Zach, Ace Titan, and Robert, I believe, is watching as well. I can't really scan at the moment. Well, we got a jerkin out of it, so I am going to go... I'm going to get the stats, crank them up. Let's get some more dexterity, a little bit more of that. Continue to build up her speed and her spirit. That's really the big thing. She's going to be my healer. At some point, she will unlock a very specific... actually, I can just show you. That. As soon as we unlock that, then I'll need to work on her dexterity a little bit. Beyond that, we'll be alright. Crippling Smash, we're one away, which is excellent. Mountain Shield, we'll get there eventually. Cathelion Wrath. It's amazing. It's very helpful in a boss fight or against someone who's destroying me. However, you probably won't see me use it a ton right now because the more Guardian Strikes that we use, the more skill points that we get, and he gets to go more often. There's a turn penalty for Cathelion Wrath because of the fact that he gets to hit 3 times. So, Athelian Inspiration. So, 2 more level ups. He will get 25% reduction in action point requirements whenever perfect mode is on, which is almost always when I play. It's just better for me that way. That's going to increase his dodge chances, so that's handy. Arrows of Sleep, we're getting there. That's super valuable eventually. And let me tell you why it's super valuable eventually. Eventually, we'll get Sleep Folly, which takes Arrows of Sleep, because when you unlock Arrows of Sleep, it's actually just Arrow of Sleep, until you get the Sleep Folly, and then you get Lingering Sleep, so you can attack everyone, and then everyone it hits stays asleep until they're attacked. It can be useful. Aura of the Valor we're working on. That, I think I've explained it before, but just in case I haven't. If someone dies, it revives them with full health and full action points. Super useful in particular circumstances. Looks like for the most part... yeah, there's no real moving about. And we will put our new jerkin on our gentleman. Yay, he matches. So one thing with this RPG, you go almost in waves of people matching and then not matching. There's a couple of cutscenes here. And another fight too, I think.
How can we open this?
We will have to unlock Moria's secrets first.
Yes, before the goblins trap us here.
I don't want to tell Hathod how to do his job. Obviously, he's a dwarf. And also not real. But I don't know that I recommend walking up to a door and going, dong, dong, dong. When you know that there are goblins present, there's a fight somewhere in here. Not for the Ent Bark. For this one over here? No. Ruin and water. Another cutscene, I think, here. No, there's not a cutscene. It's just... I've not found all 7 runes. I think there's a fight for this one. Right? I have played this game too long. Thank you, Deutsch, for the kind resub. Naturally as well, just for those watching the replay, if you happen to follow or give bits or subscribe or anything like that during the live stream, then you just get a permanent shout out right on the screen. Also more did I save? Did I bother to save? Maybe. Yeah, I probably did. Ow. Ow. Yeah, they're albino wargs. Albino cave wargs. Let's just go ahead and get a stone shield up on Elagos. Let's absorb some of that damage. Cause I can't be bothered to heal you at the moment. Ow. Something else that not even the game guide mentions. Company Valor very minorly increases your health pool. I'm checking the guide very quickly, and it says Company Valor... Oh, never mind, it does. Briefly raises group dexterity, constitution, and speed, upping accuracy, HP, and melee defense, which is how we're able to scoot yourselves. I have put blinding shot on one of them, so we will keep working on that. That seemed to work fairly well, and this is going to get us that lovely thing. Stop! Okay, it might be time to bring Idril in. It might be time. This fight isn't going quite as smoothly as it did the first time. Okay, well, let's start the crippling. Which, if you watch the turn meter, bumped him way down. And it just stacks on top of each other. When there's only one, you can just cheese it to victory, really. Okay. Just stop clawing my dwarf. Aha! I already did that. I just suffered a bad case of redundant. Okay, Satchel of Lumbus. I actually have a few Leaves of Lembas, and I'm going to use one. Because Hadhad and Elagos have painfully expensive abilities. Ow. Ow times 2. Let's work on this one. I think that... at some point... Hey, she can go twice? Let's just... haste yourself. That's still one of my favorite animations. Look, he's almost dead. Look! He's dead. Okay. Oh, hey, it wore off of this turd. Bah. Alright, let's get Barathor back up here and work on removing him. There we go. I want to say he gets a sword out of this chest. Wouldn't you know it? I've played the game too much. Actually, my knowledge dies off the further into the game we get. And it just looks better. I tell you, I have on occasion in the past when I've played this game, left gear on or used a piece of gear and made it work because I thought that the replacement, which was technically better, looked like hot garbage. Let's go up here and save. And I know I've mentioned it before. I know I have, but on the off chance that somehow you're watching this episode first, or you're watching this live stream and you've not caught the first part, saving redoes your health and AP back up to the top. Actually, I'll tell you what, we'll do it after this recording is done, but you'll have seen it at the beginning. So, we'll do perfect mode, or not perfect mode, evil mode for Aregion. In my timeline, before, but in your timeline, no, wait. Boy, I tell you, I will admit, I am not well, I'm sick, and my brain, very dead, very, very dead. Anyway, perfect mode, will have seen evil mode. Gah! Brain! I refuse. No more words. That's a lie. Oh, a big old bridge, which is hanging by what exact? Oh, well, it's probably connected over here and then hanging from, whoa, that. That scared me. I didn't realize we were so close. I'm prepared for this. I mean, ish. None of this makes a lick spit of difference. Yeah, I can't hit him anyway. Alright, let's help myself at least a little bit. Look at that sword looking way better. Well, that was my face. I mean, spirit attacks can't miss, but not to worry, I can't hit him. Can I cripple him? Tell me I can cripple him. Ha ha! I can cripple him. Oh, you're toast. Oh, of course you attack the one without the Endure Flame on it. Well, if I can hit you, I might as well make it hurt more, because it'll kill you anyways. Not to worry. Let's go ahead and just get that second Endure Flame out, since I can't seem to hit him. Oh, you little turd wad. Okay. Just go for good old-fashioned aim shot. Look, a belt buckle. It's worth it for the belt buckle. Actually, it might very well be. Strength goes down by 1, so the belt buckle that we have must increase strength. That's what it does. The special +1 stir, the +2 dex and stuff. But strength will go down by 1, constitution will go down by 1, speed goes down by 1, dexterity goes down by 2, but spirit goes up by 7. Now, I will tell you that for the most part, we're probably not going to build this guy to be a little spirit machine, so I'm going to leave what he has, and we'll just lose that little bit of armor. But I'd rather get that bonus to dexterity, speed, strength, and constitution more than what we gain from the other one. That was worth our time. As far as using items go, I'm going to do Kingsfoil Leaves. Give us all a bit more health. And Leaves of Lembas. Again, using Idril because she has the highest spirit rating. So the items will work the best. There's another fight on this bridge. I think 2 of 3. Up. Alright. Elagos is going to take a nap. Hot dog. That's a few of them. So, 2 of those little gents have flame-enhanced attacks, so... Stand fast, prevents stun. Counterattack? Nope. Stop attacking my ranger! I need to look at the... I need to look at the skill line for Hadhod here. Let's work on getting some DOT running. Let's also potentially work on some good old-fashioned misses. Hadhod might actually get... Or not Hadhod. Elagos might actually take a death tumble. How close am I to the next... Ow. That's helpful. I could cripple, but I'd rather get stuff running that will continue to run once Hadhod leaves. Because I'll probably take him out for Idril's healing here in a minute. I could probably take Barathor out, actually. Let's do that. Work on some of that. Ow. Small problem, though. Idril is not immune to stun. Of course, not to worry, because evidently they can't hit the broadside of a barn. Let's Cleaving Wound our central... Still can't talk. Yay! Have I... Oh, I didn't blind the gent on the left. Well, let's fix that. This might actually kill him. Good night, not so sweet prince. Get out of here. How rude. Got some good old-fashioned level ups. Let's tick one each on that. We'll give her a smidge of strength. We will work on some of that. Let's take a gander at our shots, or our skills. Saw a crippling shot, and brain decided, yeah, that'll work. 2 more, or 3 more, we'll have company resistance, which reduces all spirit or spirit enhanced attacks by 25%. Fellowship Grace, I'm also going to let build up, because now that I know that it is enhanced by company might, it becomes way better. Just way better. Armor enhancement. You have cracked elf stone. Oh, you have cracked elf stone of armor enhancement. Okay, so who has the lowest armor? Hadhod, technically, of the remaining ones. So, there you go. Also, apparently the Elfstone of Nimble Crafting is supposed to be really, really good. Apparently. Ah, I forgot! Yeah, but I don't want to, and that should override any kind of need by the game to force me to play it. Ow. In my experience, the little goblin archers are not particularly good at hitting the broadside of a barn. So when you blind them and then do this lovely Company Valor combo, it's pretty good. Hey, immediately just give me Company Might. Alright. And yeah, that's where arrows belong, right in the gut. You don't need your intestines for anything. Okay. Let's do blinding shot, ice, yeah. I'm trying to unlock crippling shot, which is why I'm blinding probably more than I will from here on out. For Hadhod, plus I get the company resistance. Any skill point is a good skill point. Okay. I love that when someone's crippled, their idle animation slows down. When someone's hastened, their idle animation is sped up. Let's just Goblin Bane this guy, and maybe he'll cease to be alive. No, but my frame rate will dip for a second. Wow, I have hardly any AP, so I guess Creature Bane it is. Phew! Let's just remove him. There we go. Next time Elagos goes, we'll take him out of the fight because he's out of AP, and I don't really want to waste more supplies to fix it. See ya. Got some healing to do, and her being able to go more often, probably helpful. Meanwhile. Woohoo! He's almost dead. I'm gonna take a guaranteed hit on him. I'm seeing a conversation in the live chat regarding no real good Lord of the Rings games that have released recently. And there is a conversation about the Shadow games, which I think are particularly enjoyable, in my opinion. I got a lot of replayability out of them. There's that longbow I was looking for. And our first new shield, which is just downright better. Ta-da! A bow and arrow, which I don't even care. It looks cooler. Like I said, sometimes you just pick what's cooler. Here's another fight. But I think that... Oh, again with the... Perfect mode didn't kill him! Perfect mode didn't kill him! Crap! I just wasted perfect mode for nothing! So I am seeing a conversation about new Shadow of War, Shadow of Mordor not being canon. Shadow of Mordor probably can get away with being canon. You can probably excuse most of it. Shadow of... I have no AP. He does. Shadow of War, however, utterly breaks some aspects of the token lore. I think I mentioned this in a past video. Maybe I didn't. But I do recall... Ow! I do recall, mentioning it, potentially in passing. But Helm Hammerhand was never a Nazgul because he was not alive. That's the wrong attack. He was not alive when those rings were being given out. I mean, there's also other aspects of the game that don't match at all. Okay. Most people have leveled up. So... Good, he leveled up. And a big ol' hello to Robo Splicer. And Deutsch. I think I thanked him, but I don't think I ever said hello. Okay. She could get away with a leaf of old Toby. Excuse me, dead person. Dead dwarf, specifically. There are many fights in these rooms, but I don't remember how many. I'm stuck. We can't walk around. We had to keep running and playing in circles. Is there a fight in this room? Yeah, somewhere. There's a chest. No, it's just over here. Okay. Ow. Okay. No. Of course, the other thing in Shadow of War, Minas Ethel, which turns into Minas Morgul, which if you've only watched the movies and you have no idea what any of these words mean, let me fill you in some of my nerd knowledge. Minas Morgul is that place with the green walls in The Return of the King where lots of orcs walk out of. It's the fortress of the Witch King. There's also stuff, there's other things about it that just, the developers themselves considered it a historical fantasy within Lord of the Rings. So a historical fantasy within a fantasy, which also doesn't work, just in case you're curious. Because they do stuff like having... It's like making a historical fantasy and then having George Washington in the Roman times. It wouldn't work. He did. But at the end of the day, they're just games set within a universe vaguely. Still incredibly fun. And at the end of the day, I think that's what matters the most. Ow. Because a historical fantasy within a fantasy is a little more liberating than a historical fantasy with an actual history. This is overkill. But if you're a big lore fan or you're very well versed in the lore, Shadow of War particularly will drive you nuts. It's one of the runes. 5 of 7. The runes are worthwhile hunting down. Number 1, it's a quest that you'll get XP from. I thought there was a... Oh, there is. There's a fight here. How are stats looking like? AP's pretty... Nope. Okay. Let's just do the... Leaves of Old Toby. Let's do that. Let's check the skills. Fellowship Grace, that's fine. We're actually well on our way to Cthelion Wrath already. Crippling Shot. Almost there. Arrows of Sleep. Not almost there. Stunning Strike. It's fine. Hue Armor, I don't care about. Mountain Range. I want Durin Wrath. Because that stuns. It's Mountain Rage, but it stuns. Let's do Stone Hewer instead. I know I'm almost halfway, but... Hey, increase the amount of damage it deals. Direct damage. Spirit attacks deliver. Yeah. More armor. Yeah, that's what I want first. Increases the strength. Increases... More dodge, please. His AP pull. More dodge. That's fine. We can keep that up. Yeah, he's just dodge. Okay. And...
You dare. I think I do.
I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite lines. Who dares? I do! That's me! Pick me! I dare! Company resistance! Boy, I love looking back over to the live chat and seeing Lord of the Rings books were actually based off of a TikTok. Oh, I love it. Okay, whoa, okay. Elagast almost swapped sides. That's gonna really cut down on the amount of damage that this little mace-wielding maniac can deal to me. Because his fire attacks are beefier. As is his healing. Okay, have I done Nope, I have not. Ahaha. Double critical. Do we have incredibly high odds that I can cripple you? If I can't hit you. Oh. Let me just tell you, without the company resistance and the... Did I not put company resistance on Elagast? For real? Guess not. I'm gonna need Idril soon. I tell you, this is unnecessary. Don't worry, I can't hit the broadside of a barn. Oh, you're all hopeless. Endurance of Udun. That's like Endure Flame, but for them. Which I don't rightly care about. Alright. I need you to stop healing people. Ah, at least I got a counterattack out of that one. Ow. I think if I can just hit one more shot with Elagast, I'll have Crippling Shot. I thunked wrong. As it were. Okay, now is one of those cases where we use Citadel Rage. And miss! Ha 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 ha! You deserved it. Everyone but Idril has missed at least once. And he's not even used the ability that helps us miss. Stop it. Okay, I'm gonna start this process. No, it's not worth the bother. Let's keep trying to cripple you and keep missing over and over. Hey! Finally. Wow. Ow. Guess I just Guardian Strike you to death. According to my little book of facts, gotta put Endure Flame on Idril. Okay. So there's the Shadow Chieftain, and then on a different page, it says Shadow Chieftain with the same picture again. I tell you, this book isn't quite as enlightening as I'd hope sometimes. Increases armor value. I don't want to use my last Lembas. I'm going to need that for a rainy day, so let's just do Leaves of Lembas and profit everybody. But I'm pretty sure that this mad lad is weak to water. Or he isn't. I don't actually know for sure. Boy, I wish this was a guaranteed hit. And that's why. Go bye-bye, please. I want you to no longer be standing. There we go. The power of Crippling Smash. And then you just go and you do it again. And you just keep doing it until he's no longer standing. Let's get Elagast back. Oh, right. Elagast and his many action points. Oh, well, Deutsch is telling us. The flame of Udun is the power of Morgoth/Melkor. The Balrogs are often described as the flames of Udun. There you go. Balrogs don't have wings. They don't? I thought... Well, how do you do? I was under the false impression that they did. So I'm not a super lore fanatic. I have a book. But I read the book, and then you kind of forget the book, and... See, they all had meaningful attacks, right? Which is what the book tells me to do. But Barithor has 2,000 more XP than everyone else, and I could not tell you why. And Elagast has 200 more than the other two do. So I think that there's the base amount that you get if you don't fight. There's the base amount that you get if you do fight. And then you get, I think, extra if you get a kill. That's my ongoing theory. And there should be a cutscene. Right? Wrong? Oh, fuddy-duddy. There's not a cutscene yet. I need to, There's another area that we have to go to first before... Hey, we all have new equipment. Oh, it's water protection. Is there anyone particularly susceptible to water? No. Okay. And we also don't face anyone with water attacks again after the Watcher in the Water for a while. It's just, yeah. Speed 2, Spirit 2. Up his dexterity, because now I need him to be able to hit often. Up his dexterity. I don't care about that. She has new... Oh, Greaves. She just didn't have any. And Pauldrons. Again, on the topic of not having any. Hadhad got a new helmet. Divine. Where did I get Divine? I guess I looked at Dwarven and my brain went, Divine! We'll go into this room, then we'll wrap up this recording. I could have sworn...
What do we have here?
Can't you tell by the wrapping of the shaft? It's the last axe ever forged in Moria. A respected ranger.
I'm sorry, my friend. I meant no disrespect.
Hadhod's crabby. I mean, I don't blame him considering it's his brethren who lived in Moria. So I have read, again, from my book of many things, that this axe can be better than another axe, which is definitively better. However, I think that this axe does give one beefy increase to speed. That one, this fight just spooked me a wee bit. Okay! Perfect mode's already back. Evidently, Saruman and Sauron actually knew each other. I'm learning all kinds of things that I probably should already know, and I just don't. Crippling smash! We're just doing some of these leadership skills to help ourselves out. I'm going to continue to blind people until I get my crippling shot. Well, that was on cue. Can I kill you? I think I might be able to pull it off. Yup. I love the crippling abilities. They make me happy. There's a meaningful action, so I get the involved experience. So let's see. Everyone was involved and only Barathor got kills. We can actually answer my experience quandary here with this fight. He got more XP. Yeah, so you get an XP bonus for getting a kill. So that's something to keep in the back of our minds for later. That was rune 6. Rune 7 is not in this room. King's Foil leaves. Alright, well, as I wander back to our save point, thank you very much for watching. For those watching the live stream, we are not done. But for those who have tuned in to this video, thank you very much. If you want to see more content like this, please subscribe. And if you enjoyed it, please like it. That's always helpful in getting the video out so that more people can see it and more people can enjoy it. So, until next time, you have a great day.